Yo, what's good? It's your bro Lo, and I'm bringing you guys another saucy trading video. Now, excuse my voice because I've been having a cold for like the past 3 days, 4 days, more likely. But I'm just bringing you guys some light weekly outlook, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet, click that like button, and let's get started. So, right now, I'm looking at GU, and I see GU potentially coming up to this breaker here because ultimately I am kind of bearish now. As you can see, we did come from this weekly bullish order block right here. Now it isn't as much as a high probable bullish order block because we don't have much FEG or any imbalance inside to show any movement that the smart money is in this move. So what I'm looking at is price can potentially come up to this breaker plus this daily order block, which is institutional confluence, as well as how we had this clean movement lower, which created this SIBI to the downside. So I'm expecting price to pull back up here. This could potentially be a swing setup, but this can potentially become a day trading type setup if you start scaling it down to the smaller time frames once it comes to this area. Now I've been focused on a lot of I'm gonna be focusing on swings more so this month and next month because I am kind of busy this month and next month with certain private things going on. So I might not be posting much day trades on my Telegram or looking for day trades, but if I do see a clean one when I'm on the charts, I'll take it, but more so swing trades. So what I am looking at for price to come up into here and then start busting down lower. So this could potentially look something like this once we get into here. A nice 1 to 3 risk reward. If I do want to take partials, I'll hold lower to potentially possibly come down to a better discount, maybe under this. I don't know, we'll see what happens with GBP USD. EU, if I was to say that I had a clear area on EU, I really don't. Now what I am paying attention to is on a higher time frame. As you can see, that price came down and we did come and take out these lows. Also GU, remember I said I wanted to see GU take out these lows right here. In my last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, no, it was probably last week's weekly outlook, that's what I was looking for, and we did reach that. Now as you can see with EU, remember that higher time frame FEG that we was looking at for like the past, everybody's been looking at that. If you trade EU, we've been waiting for it to come back down to run these lows and come into this area of imbalance inside of here. So I do want to see EU push a little lower since we finally came to this area. Now what it could do is give a slight pullback, just like how GU is pulling back currently, to possibly come down lower into some type of discount inside of here. So what I am looking at right now you can see how price came down, right? They sold to buy, they took this out right here, they came into here, and then they crashed back down. So now you could potentially mark this out as a breaker right here. If you don't trade breakers, that's fine, but you could pay attention to this order block. Now a better area for a price to come into, which is a more so of a higher premium, is inside of here, which is this weekly order block right here, bearish order block, and it's some FEG with this baby bearish order block right here. That price could potentially pull back to, if you are looking for a higher probable to swing trades, a higher probable area to come back down. Now since that's a area that might take a minute to get to, what I am looking for is, I am paying attention to this area first, right? This daily order block with this breaker, right? I'm paying attention to this area first to see what price does once it gets into there. But until we get to there, what price could do is start forming some type of bullish structure, right? Might get our little shift of structure, and then you get your bullish break. And I will take potential buys to get back up to this daily order block here, right? This daily order block here, and then potentially take sells into here. If there's not much reaction, I will be waiting. It's not a really good area. You can see how you have this like the up candle before the down move right here. You could point this out inside of this whole full range right here and just key in on this, or a higher premium. But once you get closer to here, it's basically easier to run these highs here. So yeah, what I'm looking for is for it to come up into here. If you don't get much aggressive price action in here, I will still keep buying until we get up to a higher premium. Now the market is not going to move this nicely. Well, it could, because gold been kind of doing that for like the past 2 weeks. But yeah, if price does do this, then I'll look for buys until we get into here. But I ultimately do want to see price go lower and continue lower. It's not gonna look like this, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. All right, let's go to US30. US30, we did come back down. We did react to this area that I was looking to buy at. Let me go ahead and take that out because that's not happening. All right, you can see that price did come up and run this high, and now it came back aggressively down. I was looking for sells back down, but I didn't want to sell here because I was still kind of bullish, even though it was showing me that it did want to sell off. Now what I am looking for right now that price could do potentially. Now I did have this marked up. Let me see. I had this marked up for a while. Let's see what's going on the lower time frames here. Okay, so what it did, it came back to this FEG right here, and it's reacting to this FEG, a nice reaction. I might not sell here. It could be a nice sell here to start off next week. I don't know. Since we came from this daily order block again and we ran this low, what price could do is start going back up again. And as you can see, this high that created this low right here, which it really failed to create a lower low on a daily perspective. So what it might do is come up to a higher premium and maybe run this high and even come higher. You know what I mean? Even come higher. You know what I'm saying? So I am still kind of bullish on US30. Yeah, I can see both sides, and I really don't want to trade when I see how both sides can really play out easily. So right now I'm gonna just leave this alone until I collect more data for right now. But what price could do is sell right here. If you're aggressive, you could sell here, but remember that it is, or you could sell higher depending on your model. But yeah, price could come crashing back down, but remember that we're reacting off of this higher time frame order block, so these highs could be in danger. So I'm gonna chill off that for right now. Same thing with S&P, because S&P is kind of moving the same way. This high is most likely going to be ran out. And what price could do, see, this does look a lot cleaner. What price could do is shift up, right, break down, come back up, right, and then this is where I'll probably look to take a trade. Once we come into here, I see some type of bullish structure, right, structure shift. So you got to break right here, and mitigate it here, you know what I mean, and then we have another break. So I'll be looking to get into like a premium, a discount to continue back up to the where price is gonna go. Now it's not gonna look this clean, of course, but just kind of understand my context and my gist of what I'm trying to do with this pair. But that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Once price can give me some type of reaction, break this structure, come back down. Now if you want to be aggressive, you could, actually that wouldn't be bad at all. That wouldn't be bad at all. If price can break this structure, react, and then come back down and come into this, I might look for a buy here and then swing this to go higher. If you want to get a day trade, you could just scale down and refine your entries just a little bit more, you can refine it down to here. Once it breaks structure, you know, it could come down to here and then go higher from there. And that would be, you know, that actually would be a nice trade. So, but if you want to be conservative, then you could wait for this. But actually, that wouldn't be a bad trade right there for a swing. If you want a day trade, like I said, just refine it, and then it could go higher. You could get a better, tighter stop loss, especially if you don't have the account size to, you know, have a big ass stop loss on S&P. But yeah, what price? Yeah, so let me just go ahead and draw this out. So what I want to see price do is just break this right here, and then come back down. Maybe engineer some liquidity, and then come down into like a discount, and then we could take a buy from some type of array. Yeah, some type of array. Refine it down to this candle. You know what I mean? And then buy back up. Your stop loss would probably be like a, let's see. If you want to be aggressive with your stop loss, you can have a 24-point stop loss. Or if you want to be more conservative and keep your stops to where you don't want to get wicked out just in case price does crash below this and then continue up, you can have a 41-point stop loss, and then, you know, the risk reward is very good depending on wherever you put your stop loss. So yeah, actually would be nice. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this as well. US go, I was about to say US30. Go right now, I am looking for price to come up and take out these highs again. Now, as you can see, price is inside of a bearish order block here. It's inside of a bearish order block here. I am looking for gold to continue lower because of how this low failed to create a higher high right here, and now we're coming lower. So I don't really know if this area is going to really hold as much. Plus, when you look at structure, right, look at structure, you have high, low, lower high, low, lower high, low, clean breaks to the downside, and then now we're having our retracement once again. It's giving very clean structure. So I'm looking for sells once we come above this high right here and actually tap into this 4-hour open bearish order block right here. Now it is something in this wick. You could wait for like a higher premium, but I don't want to over refine too much. I'm gonna just wait to see what price does, give some rejection, and then I'll get in for a swing sell or a day trade depending on how it sets up. Like I said, I'm looking for more so swings. I have a different type of approach when I swing trade. That's like my roots, you know what I'm saying? I'm a natural swing trader than scalper and day trader, but I could do scalping, I could do day trading, but it's a different type of approach that I do with swing trading. Same SMC strategy, but you know, a different approach to it. So if you guys want me to ever go, actually I can go over a few pairs that I was looking at last week to possibly swing trade, and what I'm looking at currently, and this is one of them right here. So I am looking for a price to come up into here and then reject, show some rejection. It did show a little bit of rejection right here, but I do want to see a turtle suit. ICT's turtle suit, that's what he calls it, stop hunt, whatever you want to call it, and then maybe a pullback to continue lower. Could tighten up the stop a little bit, and you know, it'll become more so of a day trade than much of a swing. A day trade, a scalper day trade that will turn into a swing. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at right there. That's it for this. Let me go over some of the swing trades that I'm looking at. Gold is one of them. AUD USD is one of them as well. You can see that price has came down to a discount right here, but you can see that price has ultimately been bearish, and you can see that it is at a potential POI that price can react off of and go back bearish off of. So yes, you do have low resistance liquidity right here, but I'm not too worried about that, especially because this is a, you know, it's been in a downtrend, and as well as, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to, you know, be like, okay, it's gonna run this high because it's low resistance liquidity. You know what I'm saying? It has to have more of a reason to run this high. Yeah, it came into this FEG right here, and you know what I'm saying, yeah, it can run this high, but you know what I'm saying, that's not my initial, when I'm swing trading, that's not how I approach it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to stick with the overall trend. So like, as you can see, we are getting some reactions here, but this was around Friday. So what I'm looking at for Monday is for price to run up, maybe fill in this FEG right here, and then continue lower, get some rejection, continue lower, and then come back to these lows, maybe this order block right here and these lows as well. So that's what I'm looking at. Euro NZD, you can see that price is at this bullish order block. Now why I'm bullish is because you have this FEG right here and you have this big bull run. So even though this price is coming down a little faster, I am looking for price to come higher and come into this area of imbalance right here. So it looks something like this. Come into this area imbalance and then possibly sell back down. That's what I'm looking at. Now this is kind of difficult to possibly buy here. So what I'm doing is I'm just waiting to see what price does in here. If it comes down here, excuse me, I don't know if I really want to buy it as much. I want to see it kind of stay above this area right here because of this daily order block right here. You know what I'm saying? If it does come lower, it would be a lot easier to run this because we are kind of bearish on this swing standpoint, right? On the 4-hour perspective, we're bullish, right? And I can see it's getting up to here. So if you want to be, if I want to be more conservative, I'll just wait until price gets up into here and then wait for potential sales. But you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's go to Euro GBP. I did take one trade last week and it was a swing, and it was what was it AUD CHF. That's what it was. It was a buy, I think. It was a buy. Let me see, give me 1 second, let me check. Actually, it was a sell. Yeah, it was a sell. I don't know exactly. I think I tried to take it somewhere in here and it got stopped out. Yeah, I think I tried to take it somewhere in here and it got stopped out. You can see what happened right there. But yeah, that was one of the trades. I tried to take a Euro GBP trade, but my dumbass, I had my sell limit a little bit too low. So basically, the overall context that I was looking for was how Euro GBP had came up to this buy side liquidity right here, and then you have this bearish order block here, and we have this run up, right? We had this rejection. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for some type of rejection, right, in a form of maybe a turtle soup and then a clean breaker structure. So as you can see how after you had that turtle soup here, you had a clean breaker structure. Now when you scale down, you have breakers right here, you know, down move before the up move, right, mixed in with a lower time frame, higher time frame order block, right, the wick of order block, bearish order block, plus the breaker, which is, let me show you guys, okay, the breaker right here. So the down move before the up move, and then a clean break, and then you can see how price came into here. My sell limit was literally inside of this right here, kind of like in the mean threshold, and I missed that sell right in there. Well, my friend Christian took it. He stole it from me. He stole it from me and he ate off of it, so that's good for him. But I missed this like a dumbass, which I should have taken. This would have been a nice swing wise, right? Stop loss would have been here. Nice 1 to 3 partial out, and then the rest of my TP would have been down here, which would have been like 161 pips. So yeah, I missed that, and it's okay. You know what I mean? We'll get another setup. But yeah, that's mainly it. I went over the trade setup, that trades that I think that are setting up, potentially setting up for next week, and I hope you guys enjoyed the day trading scalping perspective that I have, analysis that I have for Euro USD and all the other good old pairs. Sorry guys for the low energy, but you know, I've been, like I said, I've been sick, and I still wanted to bring you guys a video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and click the like button if you haven't yet. Share this video if you would like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out.